Do not heat honey, it turns poisonous. You heard it right.
Another one of these. At least explain what turns poisonous rather than just say honey turns poisonous when heated. Gives me something to research. Hello, this is Greg from Mystery Honey, and I'm going to fact check this video. Honey's poisonous when heated. Honey's poisonous when heated. I keep doing these ones.
Honey, when heated, releases a compound called HMF, hydroxymethyl, which is poisonous.
Boom! Research time. I already know what HMF is. I did that for entertainment purposes. I hope you enjoyed. Also, she forgot the F bit. So HMF, or hydroxymethylfurfural, is a compound that naturally occurs in honey. It's caused by the breakdown of fructose, which is one of the sugars in honey. So it's perfectly natural, and it happens in a lot of different foods, namely those with a lot of fructose in them and high acid content, because it's usually the acid or heat that makes it occur. The reaction that produces this HMF is called the Maillard reaction, and there are other examples of this, like such as browning off a steak or drying off prunes. Typically anything like drying or cooking creates this reaction. So with that being said, how much HMF is poisonous to humans? Well, we can take quite a lot. So much so that in a study in 2011, they stated, according to the current state of scientific knowledge, 5-HMF, which is the technical term for it, concentrations occurring in foods do not give rise to safety concerns. I'm going to put it in another context as well. So the legal limit of HMF in honey is about 40 milligrams per kilogram. To generate that, you need to have honey at 50 degrees C for around 10 days, or 70 degrees C for about 10 hours. Now that's just for honey. Prunes, on the other hand, have a natural HMF of 240 milligrams per kilogram, and coffee, that's 900 milligrams per kilogram. So as you can see, honey with its minor 40 milligrams per kilogram isn't there for, safety. It's there because HMF is formed over time, so it's a good indicator to know whether your honey is old or not, or if it's been pasteurized for too long.
Honey should never be mixed in hot teas and beverages as a sweetener. Do not add it to your cookies and cakes and bake it. It releases poison. And also do not use it as some kind of a food or a sweetener. It is medicine, not food.
Honey is definitely food, and it is definitely not medicine.
Honey has medicinal properties. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, anti-allergic.
Yeah, that's actually right, apart from the anti-allergic one. Not quite sure what that's supposed to be.
It helps in releasing or clearing the mucus and the allergens from the sinus region, throat and chest region.
It does help clear mucus, and it does help soothe the sore throat, but only in the throat area. You're not shoving honey up your sinuses, or if you are, then please don't.
The best way to have honey is raw, 1 teaspoon with some grated ginger if you like, or add it to room temperature milk or water, not exceeding 35 to 40 degrees Celsius.
Take your damn honey however way you want it. But the 30-45 degrees Celsius thing, okay, that's interesting. So, the inside of a beehive is about 35 degrees C, sometimes 34, 36. But it's generally constant around that temperature. So that means that the bees are constantly generating HMF. Bees are a lot more susceptible to HMF than we are. They only need a small amount before they start dying from it. So if they were to be producing HMF in their actual hives, then they'd be dying left, right and centre. It doesn't make sense. It's not going to be generating HMF around 30 degrees. Don't worry.
Read the caption for all the research.
So I really hate it when these videos that come out with all these facts put things in the description, like links in the description to scientific evidence. What they are hoping is that you have no clue how to read scientific documents. You have no idea what sample sizes are, or the fact that these things are usually very small studies or preliminary studies just to see whether something's correct or not, or something worth studying in the future, but they're using it as fact. I've done this quite a few times in my videos where I've gone through the studies that they've mentioned, and I've looked at what they've said, and I've realised that the sample size is so minute that it doesn't make any sense, or that even the study itself has said that this shouldn't be used as fact. This is just for information. So yeah, it's kind of silly doing that.
Do not heat honey. Here's to healthy living and a healthy you.
Heat honey. It doesn't make a difference. It may damage some of the compounds in there that, are healthy and good for you, but it's a sweetener. Stick it in your food. It's lovely.